just woke up, and this is me in my natural state. No makeup, no filter. I'm very upset. Today is Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025. Listen, be careful with supporting injustice. The injustice you support today because it's happening to someone you don't like will very soon happen to someone you love, or even you. Also, we tend to look at reactions and not the cause. That is injustice. I want you to take a look at this video, then I'll come back. Those are women saying drag her, drag her. Now, you've seen the part I want you to see. That is the height of humiliation. I'm speechless. When I watched this video, I cried. Unless you don't have empathy, unless you don't have conscience, you must be someone that lacks emotional intelligence to support what happened here. Also, unless you're a chauvinist, a misogynist, unless you're a man who do not have value, respect for women. This is too much. Comfort did not deserve the treatment IBOM Airline gave her. From what I watched, read, it was all about turn off your phone. The air hostess told Comfort, from what I read and watched, that she should turn off her phone, and Comfort replied that her phone, the airplane mode is on. She wasn't violent initially. I want you to understand that everything that happened here, they provoked Comfort. They pushed her to her limit. We're all human. No matter who you are, there is a limit to, how much you can take. Manipulation, authority, so much power. Nigeria is one country that abuses power. An air hostess do not have the right to touch anyone. You verbally speak, not physical. You can talk to someone, tell them what you want them, tell the person what you want him or her to do. What we watched here is a reaction of somebody that have been bullied, humiliated, or maybe hit. Everything they did to her was behind closed doors, where no one was watching. But Comfort's reaction was what everyone saw. Everybody saw how she, slapped the air hostess. But if you are intelligent, if you're wise, if you are a wise person, if you are observant, especially the word observant, I want you to go back and watch when Comfort slapped her, When Comfort slapped the air hostess, she stood there like an innocent person. That's when you know you're dealing with somebody who is manipulative. Then each time Comfort reacted, oh, she's slapping her, she slapped her, and she stood there as an angel. Come on. I'm so upset. They tore her top, showed her breast without blurring it. They called her prostitute. Wow. Within few days of this thing happening, I heard, from what I read, she has been sentenced to jail. They've sentenced her, they've sent her to Kirikiri. She has been banned from, all aircraft, whether it's local or international. She must not fly again. For doing what? They dragged her. Women were saying, drag her, drag her. Did you see that it was men manhandling a young lady? And nobody said anything. How would you feel if that was your daughter, your sister, your wife, or your girlfriend? Please. It is good for us to treat people the way we would like to be treated. Where is your humanity? Because for me, I believe in humanity before religion. I can never, ever treat anybody this way. She paid for her flight. They even said she wasn't wearing bra. Nigeria is a very hot country, and wearing bra is optional. She was well dressed. I saw her, where she was wearing her jacket. Where is her dignity? You did all this to her. The people that are supposed to be punished did not get any punishment. The victim is now the person being punished because she's poor. She doesn't have a voice. From what I watched, they also showed where a popular musician did something even worse than what Comfort did. And all he got was 6 months ban. Nobody said anything. So, if you're poor, you have no say. If you're poor, even if something is your right, they will sweep it under the carpet. That's wrong. This is unfair. Please, I am calling on the aviation minister and the owner of IBOM Airline to look into this. If it is true that Comfort has been sent to jail, please release her. If it is true that she has been banned not to take any airline at all, whether it's international or local flight, she cannot fly anymore, go anywhere by air, that's not fair. Please lift the ban. She doesn't deserve this treatment. This is unbelievable. And for women to be shouting, drag her, drag her. Any one of you who said drag her, that's how they will drag you. Every single thing you all did to Comfort. This injustice, by the grace of God, must happen to every single one of you so that you know how it feels. If you tell her to turn off her phone and she didn't, you call the authority. You don't have the right to do that. None of you, especially when it's a woman, if I thought there should be something physical, which it shouldn't be, it should be her fellow women. If you're a woman here and something happens, they're calling your fellow woman to touch you, to search you, to do whatever, because you're not going to say, oh, because it's a man, he did this to me, he did that to me. What if you people had killed her? What if she had hit her head somewhere? You took off her wig, tore her. Okay, let me ask this question. What has tearing her top got to do with anything? You just want to disgrace her. You just want to humiliate her because you told her to turn off her phone and she didn't.